Are you starting?
Yes.
Okay, so my first question is, how do you feel about our rights being infringed by the government? Specifically, like the freedom of speech, the right to bear arms, the right to privacy. How do you feel about those being infringed on?
I feel like everyone has the right to privacy, especially because we have different websites like Facebook and all of these other technological sites or whatever. So I feel like that's very important. But we were given rights, so I feel like they should not be infringed upon.
Now, what if I told you that you're phrasing we were given rights? What if that means the government gave it to us so the government can take it away? Do we have those rights for real?
Well, initially they were based on, I feel like the government didn't. I mean, they did, but I feel like they shouldn't take it away if they know that they've given it freely. Like we've earned our rights, especially like with minorities, and like we've done so much. We've been through so much, like our rights, like women's rights. There's so many things that we've earned as a people, so that should not be taken away because it wasn't freely given.
Right. I have two more questions. Have you heard of the militarization of the police?
No, I've not. But my grandfather is a retired sheriff, and he went overseas. No, he went to Afghanistan. He's a retired sheriff, but he went to Afghanistan to train Afghanistan men who have education level of a third grader. So you're teaching these Afghanistan men how to be police and how to, take care of their country, but they're trying to bomb us and they don't care for Americans. Like my papa has been in 3 situations where they were just trying to bomb the police up, and military is in Afghanistan trying to aid them. My papa is one of the men who tried to aid them in helping their 3rd grade educated policemen, and they're trying to kill them. I don't understand that.
Have you ever thought to question why they attacked us, or have you just took the answer that we've been given?
I don't know. That's something that that's very confusing to me, how we go and we help them, but they're trying to bomb us. Like even when my papa, like Afghanistan people, as you know, they're not as fortunate as us. So their kids, when their kids are young, they stand outside and they ask for money. They ask the Americans because they know people from America are more fortunate. So they stand on the side of the roads, that the children are standing on the side of the roads asking for us to give them food or money or clothes. So my papa gave the kids money, or he bought whatever they needed. And because those kids were associated with my papa, they were blown up. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't understand how we can go and aid people, but they're still against us. That's confusing to me. And I feel like our army, like no disrespect to Afghanistan, like I know they're struggling, but if they're going to try to kill our people, our men, kill their own people for being associated with people who are trying to help them, I think we should just stay here. Like it's no point, like.
Now, my point on the militarization of the police, there was a town in, I think, New Hampshire. They were having protests in the streets, and the police asked their local government and they ended up getting a tank to help dispel the protesters. There's a town in North Carolina that has a tank. That's what I'm talking about with the militarization of the police.
Oh, yeah,
And if you recall the Boston bombing, during that, when they were looking for the guy, I can't remember his name, I want to feel really bad about that, Sarnev, the police and the military came in and basically put in martial law. Police were going in without warrants to everyone's house. It's kind of like a small-scale preparation for a police state. But my final question is, how do you feel about gun control?
In my opinion, I feel like we do not need guns. That's just my opinion. What if a child gets in the play and then they accidentally? I've just heard enough. And then on my side of Christianity, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And I understand that God has my back. So I don't believe in guns. I mean, the people that are fighting, they need guns. I understand that, but my role as a human, guns are not for me. If it's someone coming in and they need to kill me for whatever reason, it's just my time. But I feel like guns, nah, it's okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right.